Setting boundaries and respecting them is very important if you want to succeed in life. There are things that you can control and there are things that you cannot control. You definitely can control your thoughts, your actions, what you eat, your self-talk, what you watch on the internet. All of these things are under your control. But there are things that you cannot control, even if you wanted to. Other people's opinions, their behaviors or reactions towards you. You cannot control the past, neither can you control the future. So when we talk about setting boundaries, we are talking about trying to make sure that all of those things that are within your control go the way you want them to be. And setting boundaries is very important because it will help you to decrease stress. It will help set you clear expectations. It will improve your relationships, improve your emotional health, and will help you to be able to promote autonomy, to have control of your time, to have control over yourself. If you do not set boundaries, then it will be difficult for you to improve your self-care. It will be difficult for you to have a you time. The four most common boundaries are physical boundaries, moral boundaries, emotional boundaries, and financial boundaries. Physical boundaries just involve your personal space, how much distance you need between yourself and someone else. Moral boundaries are what are the moral values that you stand by? What are the moral values that you cannot go against? Emotional values are the boundaries that you have in relation to your thoughts and feelings. While financial boundaries are those boundaries that guide your finances. Be it moral, financial, emotional, or physical boundaries, all of this helps you to be able to communicate your needs more easily. Setting boundaries helps you to be able to practice your self-respect and your self-care. It increases your value in front of other people so that they know they cannot just get to you at any time. They cannot just get you out of the way at any time, or cannot just get you to align with their wishes at any time, because you have boundaries. Setting boundaries also makes it easy for you to manage your time and space, to focus and to have time to focus on yourself, and to interact meaningfully with your loved ones. When you set boundaries, you will also limit your relationships, limit the people you associate with, and for what reason. And that helps you to develop a healthy life. I will give you a few tips on how to set boundaries. And the first thing is, you need to communicate directly and clearly. Let somebody know that this is your personal space. This is what you will not do. This is what you cannot do. Do not allow people to guess what your boundaries are, because they will try to cross them. Secondly, you must acknowledge what you gain by setting boundaries. If you don't think of setting boundaries as advantageous, or if you don't look at what you are going to gain from setting those boundaries, then you might as well not set them. Another tip for setting boundaries is to practice self-compassion. When you practice self-compassion, you give more value to yourself. You will judge yourself less, and you give yourself room for correction when you make mistakes. And you're also going to value yourself, that you will not allow certain things to affect your inner peace. Because until you set and keep boundaries, people will continue to step on you. You will continue to not achieve your goals in a timely manner. You will continue to procrastinate. And you will continue to live your life trying to make others happy and not knowing when to focus on yourself. So, dear friends, it is very important that you set your boundaries and stick to them. Thank you, and see you next week.